The touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Crucial stage of the game as we begin the second quarter. Is this one going to get out of hand? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw here. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
They'll try a pass here. Makes the grab. It's Ferguson. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Chris, there's a lot of pressure on this offense here early in this game. They're down early, third down and long. Nice job of protecting. The last thing they want to do is have to punt this ball away. So instead,
they trap him for a sack. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So this offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. From the shotgun, drops back. That's reeled in. It's Burks. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Offense looking to throw the ball. Look out, he's in the clear. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Texas. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes them all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Yeah, the extra point, and the lead now 21-zip. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas State, 0. Texas.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Bond. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly, but it's a big gain through the air. Spot the ball at the 45. This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Under pressure, just lets it go. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And is intercepted. He could go across midfield. The 30. Inside the 2. Touchdown, Longhorns. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The Texas State offense back on the field now. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. It's an out route. The catch made. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides to avoid the big hit.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Caught near the sticks. It's Ferguson. And that play moves the ball across midfield. 1st down now from the 42.
The key on a drag route is to put the ball out in front of the wide receiver to give him a chance to do what he just did. Pick up some valuable yards after the catch.
see what the call is on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. That's caught. It's Ferguson. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And they chase him down outside the pocket for a sack.
That's the 3rd sack now, and we're not even to halftime. The offense is losing. They're getting whipped up front at the line of scrimmage. The offensive coordinator better make some adjustments, or this thing could snowball.
Makes the grab. It's Burks. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He lets it rip. Grab down the middle. It's Burks.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Launching one to the end zone. Throws it too far over everyone's head and incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. The receiver makes the catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain on that short throw. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Crucial 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal. Good chance to chip away at the lead before halftime.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Bobcats, as they fight back here in this playoff game.
Well, this first half has been a disaster for this offense, but this touchdown is big. Hopefully it can build some momentum for them when they come back out for the 2nd half.
After the PAT, they trail 28-7. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he fields it inside the 15. And he's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Looking to throw. It's Lewis. Lets it go quickly. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 21 after the miss. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Longhorns will kick this away to begin the second half.
Texas.
Returner looking to make a play here. He steps out at the 21. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. And they heave it deep downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking for a man. Defense is coming after him. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's 2nd down here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. On the move now. Grab near the sticks. It spurts. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
It's almost like they don't have another receiver to throw the ball to. This guy's been making all kinds of plays today, and this time he decides to show off some fancy footwork and somehow stays in bounds.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Just flings it out of bounds and pass rush closing in. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun. That's It's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoffs. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. Testing the right side here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Longhorns looking to use the up-tempo offense here.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again. Undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
It's a short completion to the big tight end. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
They missed a field goal on their last drive. Got to do something here on 3rd down to get back in range. Handoff in a single back formation. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down. And the field goal unit coming on the field now. This will be a 45-yard attempt. And the field goal is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Texas.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Texas State offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And they're going to throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So 2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Fires it to the wideout. With sure hands. It's Ferguson. Tackle made after a big gain.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a 1st down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lucky for the junior quarterback that didn't get picked off. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Gets some space around the 30. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to throw yet again. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Texas State.
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5 wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
Empty backfield now. They go for 2. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try.
Oh, how about this call? They completely spread the defense out with this empty set. 5 wide, not even the option to hand the ball off, and they still get it done. Great timing by the quarterback and his receiver.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Back to throw. It's Lewis. He escapes the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Simon.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. What an electric play. Suddenly, they move into scoring position down to the 24.
Chris, what a play here by this receiver for a big gain for Texas. And you think back over the years with Texas going back decades, I always think about running backs and, of course, quarterbacks. But there have been some receivers, Roy Williams and Devin Duvernay, guys like that. There have been others. But, man, plays like this is what you love to see. And kind of creating that new legacy for Texas of having elite receivers.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. As we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And the wideout goes in motion. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field route, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead, make it a 3-score game in the final quarter. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
Boy, this looked to be a very routine field goal attempt, and it turns out to be a blown-up play. The special teams unit completely erased that chip shot opportunity.
Texas State offense back on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Slides the quick throw. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Makes the catch. It's Bond. He'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Moves out of the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Bond. Running with purpose. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
The pass rush closing in. Pump over the middle. It's Bond. Tackle quickly, but a solid gain. Ball spotted at the 25 now. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking downfield. Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from him. Don't see that often.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And he'll set up to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Bobcats.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Now they'll empty the backfield in this 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. I believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick.
21.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. Finally out of bounds after a solid gain, but there is a flag on the field. So let's check this out. The offense will begin now with excellent field position. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. To the air, it's Lewis. On the move now. He's going to take off here. They make the stop at the 25, but it's 1st and 10 for this offense.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first.
Touchdown, Texas. This offense is still clicking.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
An extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Texas.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Hubbard's team brings down the returner. Here comes the Bobcats offense back out there. Their championship dreams not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. An explosive play flips the field and suddenly puts this offense into scoring position in enemy territory. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That's caught. It's Burks. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. High completion makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
It's just so hard in these late-game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Finds an open target on the left side. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have.
It's a foul short of the goal line. Falls on it himself to avoid disaster. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. The defense clearly setting up to stuff the run here. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. I don't think he broke the plane. That defensive front rising up to stop him.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Trying to get the throw off.
It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time.
Boy, what a job here by this defense, mixing up their looks. They get to him again, hit him as releasing the ball. Just a rough night for the poor quarterback, and a great job by the defense of winning the line of scrimmage and affecting the quarterback.
Looking to the end zone.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
And the extra point was up and good. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Dropping back, it's Lewis.
Looking to scramble. Oh, and now he just gives himself up for a sack.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down.
Oh, they've got him for a sack. Trying to pad the lead